At the 1900 Summer Olympics, 7 fencing events were contested. 260 fences from 19 nations competed. Medal summary. Weekly summary. The fencing events were spread out over a good deal of time. The competitions began on Monday, the 14th of May. 14 to 20 May. The first round of the amateur foil competition was held on the 14th of May and the 15th of May. Judging was subjective, a change from the 3-touch format from 4 years earlier. 37 of the 54 fencers advanced, including some who had nominally lost the bouts and excluding some who had nominally won. The quarter-finals, repechage, and semi-finals were also held for the foil event in the first week. The quarter-finals and repechage were again judged subjectively, but the semi-final was a round-robin pool format with matches won and lost counting towards advancement to the final. The only non-French fencer to advance past this stage was Rudolf Brosch of Austria. 21 to 27 May. The foil competition continued with the consolation pool and the final on the 21st of May. These round-robin pools determined the top 16 places in the tournament, with the top 7 going to France as Brosch finished last in the final. The first 2 rounds, the repechage, and the first half of the semi-finals of the Masters foil event were held this week. Again, early rounds were judged subjectively, but the semi-final used match results. 28 May 3 June. The Masters foil competition concluded with the second half of the semi-finals on the 28th of May and the consolation and final rounds on 29 May. France again swept the medals, though Italians Antonio Conte and Italo Santelli made strong showings, with 4th and 7th places, respectively. EPEAQT made its Olympic debut, with the amateur event beginning with part of the first round on the 1st of June and the 2nd of June. All rounds of the event consisted of round-robin pools. 4 to 10 June. The EAQT competition continued with the second half of the first round, the quarter-finals, and the semi-finals. Ramon Fonst of Cuba and Eduardo Camit of Argentina joined 7 French épéistes in advancing to the final. 11 to 17 June. The Masters EAQT competition began on the 11th of June, with the semi-finals on the 13th of June. France dominated the competition, taking all of the finals spots. On the 14th of June, the finals of both the Masters and Amateur EAQT events were held. France took its third medal sweep in the Masters event, but Fonst took the gold in the amateur event to give Cuba its first Olympic medal. An unusual event, a competition between the amateurs and masters in the EAQT, was held on the 15th of June. The top 4 fencers in each class played in a one-day round-robin pool in the amateur-master event. Albert Robert Hyatt, the winner of the professional event, went undefeated to win the gold medal, but the amateurs took the next 3 spots, including a silver medal for Fonst to make Cuba one of 2 nations in 1900 to win a medal with every competition entry. 18 to 24 June. The first round, semi-finals, and final of the amateur sabre event were held. The sabre events were much more internationally balanced than the other 2 weapons, with 3 Austrians, 2 Hungarians, and 3 Frenchmen making the final. France still took the top 2 spots, giving the host nation its 5th gold medal in 6 attempts. The first round and the semi-finals of the Masters event of the sabre also took place in the 6th week of fencing competition. In the most international field of the events, the 8 fences advancing to the final hailed from 5 different nations: Italy, France, Russia, Belgium, and Austria. 25 to 27 June fencing competition ended with the final of the Masters Sabre on Wednesday, the 27th of June. France won no medals in the event, as Conte and Santelli did even better in the sabre than they had in the foil, winning the gold and silver medals in the sabre. Milan Neralic of Austria took the bronze. Participating nations. A total of 260 fences from 19 nations competed at the Paris Games medal table.